Yo, 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 welcome back to the Heavily Opinionated Podcast. It's your boy, Jamel Kijana, aka Melly Mel, aka whatever you want to call me. And with me, I got.
It's your boy, it's your homie, it's the Bonnet Bandit himself. 2024, I'm here. I'm porting live from the club. It's your boy, Playboy Troy.
Yeah. Who else I got with in the building tonight?
It's that tall, dark, handsome son of a gun. It's your boy, the one-on-one, Frank Mason, aka Cooley High, and we bring in 2K24 like never been done before. Where we at, man?
Okay. Yeah, you know where we at. You know where we at. Last but certainly not least, who else in the building with us tonight?
Yo, Yizzle. You know what I'm saying? What it do, man? Me at 24. Feeling good, feeling blessed. Cheers to the game. Platinum P. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna shine, you know?
Yes, sir. Man, I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. Appreciate everybody that was rocking with the Heavily Opinionated Atlanta trip. If you ain't see it, go back and watch the episode. Great episodes. Got some bonus footage in there. And shout out to everybody in the A and in Savannah that rocked with us while we was down there. Shout out to the people. But yeah, this is our first episode of the year, man. We about to get into it. You know, bringing in the new year with some fresh takes, fresh topics, and some fresh heavy opinions. So, we're gonna get into the football, but first, we gotta talk about some hoop, man. We gotta talk about the basketball. What's going on in the NBA? Who wanna break down the blockbuster-esque trade that went down this week?
Man, go ahead, crack it off, Najee. You know what time it is, Playboy.
Hold on. Before you says it, where's the blockbuster?
I said esque. I said esque.
It ain't even got that. It don't even have.
It don't even got that.
No.
Okay, you're right.
Hold it down, Pat.
This was
easy, Ryder.
You gonna get your ass? I know you got a. He got a heavy opinion. He got a heavy opinion.
I just had to say it's not
opinions in the
blockbuster.
bag.
The opinion is heavy.
He got them opinions, and they in the bag. They heavy. He been carrying them so long.
You gotta hold it down there, Pat. Let me set the people up. Let me set the environment. Let me set the environment for the people. Because Melly Mel did set it up kind of like it was a blockbuster.
Fight back.
But
fight swing back.
But what I'm gonna say to that is it was a surprise trade because it came out of nowhere. It did come out of nowhere. So if you don't know,
it was a surprise. Yeah.
OG. I'm gonna just call him OG so I don't mess up his last name. OG from Toronto Raptors.
And a newbie.
Okay.
And Precious was sent over from Toronto Raptors to the New York Knicks in exchange for RJ Barrett, a second-round pick, and Emmanuel Quickly. So
that's it.
It's not a huge back-breaking trade, but for those who know, the Knicks just now starting to get chemistry. Like they actually starting to look like a team now. They got DiVincenzo from the offseason that made them better because now they got more shooters. They actually were just now clicking on everything. So just to have that trade just come out of nowhere kind of threw it for me. I was like, oh snap. That threw it all the way off because I'm like, bro,
I don't think they needed that trade. Like they
just started getting chemistry. Yeah, they wasn't gonna do nothing in the playoffs, but
they knew that.
I feel like they went from being a possible 4th seed to dropping down to maybe like 6 or 7 now. That's where I'm looking at it for the trade of it all. Because really, RJ Barrett is inconsistent anyway, but giving up quickly was kind of crazy because he come off the bench giving you at least 20.
And he young. You just gave up some youth.
Because there's three players in the league right now that kind of play exactly the same. Now, it's more than that, but I put Tyrese Maxey, Emmanuel Quickly, and Bones Hollins in the same category.
And
they all played exactly the same. The only thing different is they all in 3 different situations.
Yeah.
Maxey has more room to grow. He has nobody who's backup point guard for the 76ers. Melton.
Mr. Playboy. We have a
Tyrese Maxey versus Bones 1v1. Tyrese Maxey's cooking the fuck out of Bones. And it's simply maybe right now because James Harden worked out with Tyrese Maxey throughout that year. It taught him how to, do his thing, blah, blah, blah. Bones can hoop, don't get me wrong. We've seen him inside of, if you follow like the Drew League, X, Y, and Z, I want to say he scored like 50, 70 points, something like that this year. Like, bro was hooping. But Tyrese Maxey clearly has showed us that he can fill up the bucket. Like, he can go.
That proves it to the point where I just said, though. They all three of them in the same pod, but one has a
everybody.
better situation.
But this the thing that a lot of times people say that, but it's like you forget they traded for James and they had Bones on the team before they traded for James. They let Bones go in Denver. None of these moves on Bones has been because he was gonna make too much or because it was talent. Talent is the reason why you're not making it.
Not at all.
What other reason?
You have Bones that was in Denver. Who was the starting point guard in Denver?
Jamal Murray, when he got hurt. You had Bones playing.
Bones was he was a starting point guard when Jamal was hurt.
Who else?
When Jamal came back, he went to the bench.
Right, but he was disgruntled going to the bench because he felt like he could play. You put Jamal, so you telling me that he can't play with fucking Jamal Murray?
What do you mean?
He's not better than Jamal Murray.
He's not better than Jamal Murray.
So that being said,
his problem was he wasn't the sixth man. He wasn't even shifted to sixth man. He was shifted to 10th and 11th man at that point.
This is proving my point. Talent.
Then you trade him. No.
You go from starting point guard because we have no other point guard here. Our starting point guard is hurt. So we're just gonna call Ish Smith and tell you to come run the point.
Come on,
and then after that, I'm saying that's how they treated the nigga. And then after that, when we get our starter back, to your point, because I don't think he went to 9th, 10th man, because he still was on the court. He was still 6th, 7th man. His problem was he wasn't the starter anymore. And as he got disgruntled, his minutes went away. But he went to 10th man, to your point. That's talent. You don't go from fucking starting to 10th.
That's not
for
no. He only goes to 10th. He only went to 10th man because he was disgruntled. That was the only reason he went to 10th man. Because he had an attitude about the fact how they put him on the bench at that point.
You saying that he went straight there?
No, I'm saying he went. Jamal Murray came back. He went to the bench, and then he complained about it. And it was like, okay, he's still gonna get minutes, but it's like he's gonna get lesser minutes now. And then when it got to, he didn't even make it to the playoff time because they traded him to the Clippers.
They put up with shit. You put up with certain things when people bring certain work. They're at a certain work. I'm not putting up with that when you're not that. You're not that.
That's crazy.
Tyrese Maxey is better than, and I wasn't even huge on Tyrese Maxey when they was doing this and that and talking about, we can let James go and we'll just rock out with. I'm like, Tyrese Maxey, like what the hell? Bruh has proven that he's
all losing three. They're the same as
White. Derek White is better than Bones Highland.
You keep trying to go who's better. I'm saying these are the guys that all play in the same. They basically play exactly the same.
Derek White don't play like them, but that's why. But I'm not saying that because
if I had to rank those three,
I would have used Cam Thomas. I would have used Cam Thomas over.
Cam Thomas, he doesn't play like them.
Yes, he does.
No, he does not.
Downhill.
Not
downhill.
Like
that is exactly
no.
Okay. But
he ain't a point guard.
As for the trade,
really, he plays more like he plays
Tyrese
more like
Maxey doesn't play like a point.
At times he do.
Tyrese Maxey.
Actually, if you want to put it in there,
I can say that then. At times, Cam Thomas plays like a point.
Maxey, quickly, Bone Hollins, and De'Aaron Fox all play exactly the same too. All they do is use their.
De'Aaron Fox don't even play like them, bro.
They
like
they use their speed more of anything.
His older game, he's expanded his game way beyond that. We literally see him come down the court and just jack a three now, like he's fucking Steph.
No, I'm saying
he'll do that.
If you want to put it in that category, all four of them play exactly the same with that speed. Downhill kill.
Put it in that category.
Speed or kill. So what?
Because
so
I don't put
my thing
De'Aaron
is, why
into
do you,
that mix.
what do you have? So why do you have a problem with me putting those in the category?
I don't agree with that. You said if I want to put it in that category, and I don't because De'Aaron Fox isn't in
Well,
that
I
category.
would put them in that category, and you already complained about my own opinion of it all. Anyway,
Yeah,
so like I said,
I'm going to the fucking trade. Can I?
I was going
I
to
go
trade, but you had to. Whoa, why
Let's
you put
bring
them in
it
the
back.
category?
No, I mean you definitely
Like I'm
asked.
saying,
He did
I made a face.
back
Niggas
and forth.
asked.
Like,
Niggas
you
asked
come at me
when I
about
made a
my,
face.
I put my
once y'all
players
established
in
y'all
my category.
to disagree, Patrick basically like, man, let's go back to the main point.
All right, back to the main point of it all.
Y'all both
The Knicks lost chemistry. That's a plain simple of it all. They got a better player, but they lost chemistry.
Better player with what? What do you mean a better player though? Who's the better player?
OG is a better player than
both
RJ Barrett and Quickly.
Looking at
I guess
they're not going to keep Precious.
What I'm gonna say?
No, I like Quickly though. I like Quickly. Quickly was gonna be something. I feel like that was something they could have.
Yeah.
I could give you the argument that Anunoby is better.
You can find them Quickly every day.
They gave up RJ Barrett and they gave up Quickly and they didn't get anything. Like what has OG? What his name? What has he done?
Anunoby.
You get a 3-and-D player.
Pull it. Yeah, I was about to say Jamel.
He's got that. He does have the like Andrew Wiggins type of vibe.
Look at OG Anunoby's stats for just look at his average. Because I want to say you got a guy who at least averages over 23 points a year for sure. Like Najee's saying, 3-and-D for sure. He can stop your best player. So I like the trade for the Knicks. I actually don't feel like they lost too much in chemistry because the Knicks has been high on OG Anunoby for a while now. You know what I mean? But
where's points? No more than 20.
So,
he hasn't done anything more than 20. Recent years, 15, 16. 17.
Yeah. Okay. So 16, 17. So no, you don't have a guy who's scoring 20 points. You don't. Not in the NBA. You don't. I will say, look at this though. Look at his shooting splits. I will say this. Look at his shooting splits. He's pretty effective in terms of when it is time for him to do something. He's almost shooting about 40% from the three, and he's shooting damn near 50% from the field goal, and damn near every year it's over 70. So. He's only missing 3 out of 10.
All I can tell you this: when I say chemistry about that, the Knicks have been. If you watch their games, it's a lot of what the fuck are we supposed to be doing? Should we get the ball to Randall and just let him dribble the whole entire time, or should we be doing this? Like now, if you caught their Christmas game, man, they look like a team that actually knew like what they're supposed to be doing out there.
They do that some games though. I watch their games and sometimes they look cohesive. Sometimes they look cohesive and you be like, oh my God. But then you go look at stats and you see Jalen Brunson might have went off for like 30 something and then nobody else gave him or a 50 ball and nobody else really came along. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I don't feel like it's gonna fuck with the chemistry because the problem isn't RJ Barrett wasn't a primary ball handler. So it wasn't like, it's not like, all right, we go into the same side of the court.
He plays a different style than what OG plays.
He does. Now, what I think a major move would have been figuring something out for Julius Randle and you getting an actual, like, I don't know, like you get you maybe a cat, you get you a cat type big, or you get you.
I don't know if you want to leave now.
Right
now with Ant growing, I don't think Cat want to leave.
Fuck about what you wanted. No, Cat.
I don't think
talking about Julius Randle.
No.
I don't think Cat want to leave. I feel like before Ant got there. Yeah, before Ant got there, the talks of Cat leaving were like very possible depending on when his contract ended. But the moment Ant got there, but Ant kicked in the door since rookie year to the point where it's like, I might as well stay here.
Well, really, in Minnesota screwed themselves when they picked up Rudy Gobert. So, because really, if you look at it, because what does Cat provide?
Offense, but Rudy provides defense.
No, look, I'm saying.
And then when you got
whatever Cat could provide could be found in literally his offense and could produce that. His defense go
not down in the post like that though.
I was about to say
name me one center that can't stop Cat.
You're right. Maybe. Okay, I can see that.
Wait, but
he does is clog up the post. So you got him and Rudy Gobert clogging up the post, and then you got Reed
Because
down there clogging up.
I ain't gonna lie,
But-
Cat be reminding me of Anthony Davis sometimes. Like,
But
if
look,
you
though,
put if you
so
put a top
look,
if you
if
put
you
a
see how they
top
play,
5
though,
big against him, he
They
gonna fuck
basically
up.
they the same person.
But if you
they
see
play that
if you see
concussion.
how they play though, for real, if you see how they play, Cat is more on the wing, and you got Anthony Edwards now living in that mid post, and then on the other block is Rudy, or he's at the free throw line, or
But
he's
that
coming and hitting up.
That makes
But
Cat even more useless then.
I don't think so. The nigga won a 3-point contest like a year ago.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
You know what I mean? Like
A
the,
3-point contest?
he's a like, bro, that's the first big to ever win the 3-point contest.
Brother, they banned Steph Curry from doing a 3-point contest because how many times he don't win?
I don't think they banned him. I thought he was just in the past one this past year.
I don't think he wasn't. He wasn't in the past one. He
I
won like
don't
2 or 3 of them in a row.
I don't
Him
think
and
they
Dame
banned
always
him.
win it every time they in it.
Oh my god, JJ.
I want to say if you look at the competition that he went against, if I'm not tripping,
You know what? I'm not gonna base Cat shooting abilities based off a 3-point contest either. I'm not gonna
bro,
do that.
we can go to the stats. He clearly can shoot the ball. We're not gonna act like Cat can't shoot the ball. He's definitely skilled enough.
Just like how you just said, we could find another quickly. We could find another Cat.
You can't though. There's not many people in the league that can shoot the ball at his size and has his skill level. Now, the day that he decides to want to turn it on, the same thing with Anthony Davis. When Anthony Davis decides he wants to be Anthony Davis, it's like, shit, you can't do nothing with it. But it's a mindset thing. Those two players, they both don't have the mindset.
This is Cat's 3-point. This is Cat's 3-point.
So let's pull up Cat. Look at this. This shit is not average. This shit is not average at all. Like, bro, a fucking big man is shooting. We just looked at OG Anunoby, and he barely had as many 40%.
What is he shooting right now?
As this.
He's shooting 30%, 31% right now.
36.
Right now, 36 so far.
29
games.
For some reason I can't see it. It couldn't.
36% ain't bad though.
Okay.
Yeah.
36. Okay.
For a big man,
36.
I guess
36.
This is his lowest points.
I'll be looking at the game. That's why. When I see him,
of course. This is his
when
lowest point since his rookie year.
Usually he just be in the way, and I'm like, damn, bro. Every time he go to the bench, it's like they play with freedom when they out there.
Yeah.
Because Rudy just sit in the corner because he ain't about to do nothing offensively. What are you gonna do?
That's useless. What the hell are you gonna do in the corner? You know you're not about to shoot a 3. You literally never made a 3-pointer ever in an NBA game. That's useless. No, he hasn't. It didn't count. So I'm saying it's useless. So to that's like
man.
fucking JaVale McGee sitting over there in the corner.
I could find a big man that can shoot a 3.
Not like Cat. You can find a big man that can shoot a 3, yes. But can they shoot the ball like Cat? You can find any guard that can shoot the 3 in the NBA today, but can they shoot the ball like Damian
Cat sound like he one of the best 3-point big man shooters.
He is.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't think of that many other big men that can shoot the 3 like at that same efficiency.
Name another big man that's ever been in a fucking 3-point contest, let alone win the bitch.
Brother, they just started that in a competition thing where they just did bigs versus smalls for 3-point contest.
They did not do that. That was not the competition at all. It was one big man in the competition. There's never been a big versus small 3-point contest ever.
Yes, they did. They did a front court, back court. Because they did that same thing when they did it for the skills challenge. That's why I was like, bro, that's why I know I heard that before.
Pull it up.
I'm doing it right now.
That wasn't the thing. If you look at the year that he won, he was the only big man in the thing. If you want to go to another big man, you can use the forward Luka Doncic if he was in the 3-point contest because he can't even shoot like that.
Looking it up right now. That's why I'm quiet. So
what you said, Mel? Patrick got him on this one.
I don't know. I feel like it's a heavy. I think they're both heavy opinions. You know, I think
the only other big man that probably shoots as well as Cat is LaMarcus Aldridge, and LA didn't even
we
shoot as
talking
many
current.
threes.
Yeah, we talking
LA,
current. Yeah. He
Nah,
even out.
I won't even say that. I'd say Cat is a way better shooter than LaMarcus Aldridge.
But we also got Jokic though. We also got Jokic who can hit the three.
I was gonna bring him up, but this is what I was gonna say.
But he's not a shooter.
And Big Al was a shooter a little bit. When he first got to Boston, he was one of their shooters.
I look at K Towns. He got a high clip as far as his offensive ability, his efficiency, but like when it come down to just being a pure baller, like at the end of the day, like getting W's, like just being that guy, I feel like he's never gonna reach that level. I feel like he always a +1 or a +2, which is nothing wrong with that. But I just want to put it in perspective because you're giving him a lot of praise, and this is like
no, I agree with that.
Because at the end of the day,
I'm thinking about his shooting ability.
At the end of the day, the bigs that was really shooting before Cat, was Lopez and Gasol's little brother. Them niggas was shooting for real. When Gasol was in Memphis and Lopez.
Oh yeah, Mike Conley and Mark Gasol on that pick and pop.
I would go Kevin Love before, like I would say
Kevin Love
to what Najee was saying before,
Kevin
like not too long ago. I would go Kevin Love.
That's true.
You know what I
mean?
I went look it up. So one.
Oh yeah, he been gone for a minute. What you got?
Carl Anthony Towns, Dirk Nowitzki won the 3-point contest.
Oh,
so that's one.
Well, those are power forwards. I'm talking centers. Because Carl
he's
is
a big.
Center, right?
I'm talking
Dirk is big.
Dirk is big. Okay. No, I was talking Carl Anthony. Is Carl a center?
Both of them,
I will give you this though. I will give you this.
Dirk
Carl did beat a list of guards basically in that contest. So I will give you that. He actually beat Trae Young in the finals.
Well, Trae is not.
Young and Luke Kennard.
What are you Trae is like 29%.
Bro, no, Trae is on average. Trae is on average right now, literally with the threes that he's made. If he plays long enough, he's gonna beat Steph's record.
Oh, I didn't think about it. Okay, you're right. Because he does take a lot. There was a time where that whole season he was 29%. And that shit was
Trae Young, Luke Kennard, who's actually a good standard
great shooter.
Great shooter. One of the greats. No, I bet it up. He's not one of the greats. He's a great shooter.
One of the best currently. You could say
Patty Mills, C.J. McCollum, Desmond Bain, Fred VanVleet, and Zach LaVine.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Who did Dirk beat?
Let me go back. Let me pull that up real quick for you.
I like that. Let's see who's the better shooter.
Man, what year did he won it in? Okay. Pulling it up right now.
But while he's pulling that up, I wanted to make this point to the point of Emmanuel Quickly, though. With them losing Emmanuel Quickly, I just feel like you got an Emmanuel Quickly every day. Like to the point that you made earlier. If we're gonna go with saying that he's similar to these other players, that just proves that point that you can find another one of him. I don't think that there's too many comps in the league that is like an OG. Like, I mean, niggas forget, bro. OG.
I say Andrew. OG, I say Wiggins.
I like that. And to that point, remember what Wiggs just helped the Golden State Warriors do.
So yeah, that's one, and that's just one. I don't think I have another one, but those two are
the
very
only
similar.
Other person I would go Andre Iguodala. I would go S player. Like that's the type of player that.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna give him the put same you over game. The top.
He could put you. So Pat, let me ask you this: so you saying potentially OG could put the Knicks where they need to be because they got Jalen Brunson cooking. Jalen Brunson been cooking all year.
No,
saucing the pot.
Josh Hart will hit a three when you need him.
Whenever y'all ready, I'll let
the Knicks is gonna be the Knicks. The Knicks is gonna be the Knicks, and you still haven't solved the problem of Julius Randle is your secondary ball handler, and Jalen Brunson is your primary ball handler, and they both want to go to the same side of the court.
Yeah,
Julius Randle wants to post up on that side of the court.
They've moved.
I like to see Julius up top a lot. I see Julius.
They moved Julius Randle from the ball handling area. They dropped him down a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. When I'm saying he's still the secondary because this is what they're gonna do. Come down, Jalen Brunson, get you a pick and roll, or cook up, do what you need to do, run the offense. But then when we gotta go to our secondary, when we go into our secondary, we're dropping the ball down to Julius Randle and we're letting him go to work a little bit in the post. So where is he gonna drop the ball down to? Where Jalen Brunson wants to go when he gets the ball to slash. So if he doesn't have anything to do, now you got Jalen Brunson just sitting there. Another player has to slash the other way. So it's just, I just think that's really
what I'm saying.
They've
decided, like I'm noticing their recent Knicks games that Julius Randle hasn't been ball handling that much. They've pulled it back a little bit because it used to be like either one. It'd be like 50-50, I would say, how it was with Julius Randle ball handle and Jalen Brunson ball handle. They pulled that back a little bit because I haven't seen Julius Randle ball handle that much in their games as much as he used to. Because he used to take the ball over and literally just dribble the ball for the whole 20 seconds. And then in those last 4 seconds, he just bullshit around. So it's like they pulled that back a little bit. And I've noticed that. That's why I'm like, damn, RJ Barrett became that second guy where you could at least do a pick and roll or pick and pop with him. Where I'm like, okay, we can kind of, you start to see like they're kind of forming that
to the same side
that they understand what's going on. Well, first of all, everyone knows if you're left-handed, your best shot is going to your right. So usually, a lot of the times, Jalen Brunson was that sharp shooter, so he's always going to the right, or RJ Barrett is sitting on the wing. The only person who's really driving in all the time was Julius Randle, who's always going to his left hand all the time doing that spin move.
But neither of them are sharpshooters.
Ooh.
That's the problem. Jalen Brunson nor RJ Barrett.
No, Jalen Brunson shoot you out of the game. Yeah, RJ Barrett would shoot you out of the game.
Jalen Brunson will get hot and shoot you out of a game. That's not a sharp shooter. You will never see Jalen Brunson in a three-point contest.
Why not?
Never. Because he doesn't shoot the ball that well. He doesn't shoot the ball. He probably doesn't even, if you look at his three-point attempts, regular three-point attempts per game, he probably doesn't even shoot as much as
Mel pulls up stats on Jalen Brunson's percentage.
What we have here, hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, Najee, but I got to get this off my chest. What we have here is an example of the eye test and stats. It's like, you pass the eye test, okay, now let me see the stats. Or people look at the stats first and be like, hey, man, I don't really watch him play, but look at it. Look at the percentages. So this is what you have here.
Oh, go ahead, finish. Oh, okay,
break that down real quick. Go ahead.
Let Najee go dirt. Or we're gonna hold the dirt. We're gonna hold the dirt.
Hold the dirt. Yeah. Recently, I'll just show recent stats. Recently, he ain't really.
Okay.
Where's the 50-point game recently? Damn, when was that? That was like 3 weeks ago. It was probably like right under this. But that 50-point game. Oh, there it is, right there.
He's shooting.
Oh yeah, he went 9-9. Though. He did go 9-9. But other than that, it's like 44%.
He's pulling
that bit. That's really good. That's really good. 44% is really good. I'm not even going. But scroll down. Great. Scroll down to career. Scroll down to so career 3-point shooter.
No, well, we know he was on. But hold on, we know what team he was on with this. He was with Luka, and Luka, he gonna hold that ball a lot more.
Shoot.
Yeah, he gonna hold the ball.
All you doing is catching and shooting. I'm not gonna even lie to you though. That's really good because if you go and look at like Steph Curry, bro, Steph is probably sitting at around 43%. You know what I mean?
So he's way more. He shoots more threes than threes.
Right, and Brunson's shooting at about 39%, which
outside of this game,
really good.
In this game, he's only attempting 1 3, maybe 2 per quarter.
But you see what I'm saying?
He's not attempting more than 2 per quarter.
When you say sharpshooter, you're talking about a high volume shooter.
High volume, yeah.
You're talking about high volume shooter.
I mean, you could say that, but I would say more so when I say sharpshooter, I mean, I give you Desmond Bain. Desmond Bain can shoot the shit out of the ball, and you can just swing that bitch over there, hot potato. That ain't gonna make that shit. I'm not even gonna lie.
He's a catch and shoot guy.
Jalen Brunson slick has some of that ability, but maybe I just haven't gotten. I don't even feel
you,
like I remember
you
it as
gotta
much because
I think what it
he's
is
been doing other shit as well
you
now
just
more
have
than what he was doing with the Mavs.
I think the thing is when he could have been a sharpshooter, if you want to put it that way, if he stayed with Dallas.
he got a
I just
different
said
role
that.
on the
I
team.
just
Yeah, he
said
got
that.
a different role on
Yeah,
New York.
I'm just agreeing with you. I can't agree with you, Pat. Is that okay? Is that okay if I agree with you, Pat?
He more
Well,
like
it is. It
off
is.
the
It's
dribble.
just you know when a nigga be like, you know, I tell you what it is, and then it was just like, you know, I think it just told you that. Like I just told you that's what it was.
Hey, we just reiterating right here. We're reiterating.
Hey, so tell me about Dirk. Tell me who was competing with Dirk.
So Dirk won the 3-point contest against Jason Terry, the Jet, Quentin Richardson, Chauncey
Dirk
Billups.
got it. Dirk got it.
I was about to say, oh yeah.
Hold up, Gilbert Arenas.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
And the second greatest
like that, man.
and the second greatest shooter of all time, Ray Allen.
He beat Ray Allen and Gilbert Arenas.
Is Ray the second greatest shooter of all time?
Yes.
Easily.
I mean,
for me, my top three is Steph.
Klay Thompson.
Top three is Steph and your boy from Indiana.
But based on the records right now.
Who, Reggie Miller?
Yeah, I got Reggie Miller at 3 and then Larry Bird at 4.
Yeah, I'm about to. Well, wait. So you just said Steph and then Klay Thompson, though, right?
No, I said you can put Klay Thompson in there.
But I'm saying, who did Cooley say? What did you just say?
Oh, I said Steph is first, and then second. Dang, I just forgot that quick. Steph first, Reggie Miller my third, and I forgot who my second.
Right.
I'll say for
me,
it's
your choice. You got.
I'm gonna say it's a top. I'm gonna say it's a toss up between. No, I put Ray Allen over Klay Thompson. Just cause like he like I'm gonna say like consistent wise. But he right there, Klay right there.
I go Steph, Ray Allen, Reggie, Klay, and then Dame. Actually, yeah, I'll go Dame right there at 5, and I'll cap it off right there. Larry Bird. I just forgot his name that fast. Larry, Dirk, the Jason Terrys, the Mike Millers, and all those guys, the Kyle Korvers and all those guys, they'll figure out where they need to be at down the road. But in the 5 right there, Damian Lillard closes off my 5. Top 5 shooters of all time.
The significance of like Ray Allen's, like shots, like historically, like what he had put franchises like winning championships. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that, like if I'm including that, that's more situational based off the team. Because, like, for example, a Damian Lillard, Dame never would have been in a situation like Ray Allen was in to even be in those situations because teams were never like that. You know what I mean? So I can't really include the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna make it very simple.
Into that situation.
If the game is tied and I need somebody to hit the 3, who I want hitting the 3? I'm just gonna make it simple.
I mean, but I'm telling you, honestly though, I would take Dame over Ray Allen personally, because when Ray Allen became a sharp shooter and we knew Ray for his shooting, granted he was able to shoot the ball with the Bucks, but he was driving a lot more. He was doing his game, had a little bit more to it.
That's Dame.
When he went to the Celtics,
that's Dame.
When he went to the Celtics, he became a sharpshooter for the Celtics, and he became even more of a sharpshooter for the Miami Heat. You know, he still had a little bit.
He was playing more of that Klay Thompson role in Boston.
You skipped one. You skipped one team. That's all.
Who?
The Supersonics. He was
okay. The OG. Okay.
He started
there.
That's when
he was definitely a slasher there.
That's when sharpshooting really began in Seattle.
When he first got there, he moved away from dunking, but he was able to shoot a little bit more because I think was he with Rashad Lewis and
he was turning back. He was toning back on the driving a lot. It was more shooting. That's why he ended up in Boston, because they were like, damn, we need a shooter like that.
He able to shoot like that.
Because we already got KG that's gonna clog up the lane, so there's no reason for you to really have to slash a lot. So, bro, we just
do what you, yeah. So
you already
so
kind of
to,
get used to that
point. I feel like I would take Dame over Ray because, Dame has seen more blitz defenses. He's seen more double teams. He's seen a lot of jumps. He's seen a lot of like focus. Like he's the primary person on their what's it called before the game? You know what I mean? What's the fucking word I'm looking for? The scouting report. He's their primary person on the scouting report that they're focusing on 9 times out of 10. Ray Allen probably wasn't that as much, you know. So that's why I would take a Dame over Ray. But in my 5, I got Steph, I got Clay, I got Dame, I got Ray. And capping off that 5, I'm gonna probably be biased. And are we talking just 3-point shooters?
3-point shooters.
Okay, if we're going just 3-point shooters, then I'm gonna go. I go Reggie Miller. I can fuck with a Reggie Miller.
If you leave Reggie out there, that's crazy work. That's crazy work.
I'm going. I gotta go based off of who I seen. So I love Reggie Miller. And I also do, in my criteria, I got to put the moment in there too. So I'm going to go, not in any order. I'll go Steph, Clay, Damian, Ray Allen, and I'll put Kyrie in that bitch. I'll throw Kyrie in there, bro. Because of the moment, I've seen him hit some really clutch threes the same way I've seen Dame hit some clutch threes. So I'll throw Kyrie in there.
That's fair.
Don't start the Kyrie versus Dame argument again.
Oh, shit!
No. Right.
Real listeners know that episode.
So question though. To that, how do you guys include the moment when we're talking about skill?
Because sometimes there's some niggas that can hit threes all game, and then fourth quarter coming, I need you to hit that bucket. Get a little shaky. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's why I didn't put Clay like so high. Like Clay,
I was thinking that too. Like, that's why I said no order, because when I threw Clay in there, Clay's really at 5. If I did do an order, he's gonna be 4 or 5.
What are y'all talking about? Clay hits the biggest shots.
I can't think of it. I would say this.
I can't think
Clay
of it.
hit big shots.
I'm not going to deny
Clay
that.
hits big shots. Don't get me wrong. Clay will be hot from quarter 1 to quarter 3. Then he will go ice cold in quarter 4, and he'll hit the big game shot in quarter 4. What I've seen. From what I've seen from Clay multiple years, he will be hot.
He can hit the dagger,
and at the starting of the fourth quarter, he's kind of shaky because he'll start off in the fourth quarter like 0-5. But then in the fourth quarter, around the last 2 minutes,
that's the thing I've talked about with the Warriors throughout the years. Even their most recent finals win, they're gonna win the game by more than a possession or two. It's rare that I've seen the Warriors win a lot of games off of buzzer beaters. They really go on a run that kind of just caps the game off. And don't get me wrong, they'll hit dagger shots that are considered clutch. But when it comes to like buzzer beater last possessions, they tend to choke a lot more. So they'll tend to be like, there's 2 minutes left, and we both gonna hit like 2 threes back to back. So by the time it's a minute left, we already up 6.
Often than not is Klay Thompson.
I would say maybe
Klay Thompson.
Clay, Steph, they bounce back and forth.
Klay, bro,
with
when
the
you
dagger.
need a bucket, Klay is the one who's probably gonna give it to you. When y'all are looking for the last minute, Klay is the one who's gonna give it to you. Steph is gonna give you. Steph is one of those players.
Every time they start a run, it always starts off with a Steph Curry and one. Every single time. Every time it starts off with a Steph Curry layup foul.
It might start off with a Klay 3-pointer and
Steph
one.
Will get that
it might start off with a Klay 3-pointer.
And then here goes Klay will follow up that next shot with a 3. After that and one. And then from there it's a downhill. Because then after that point, Steph will hit a 3. And then they'll just keep going back and forth like that. I'm telling you.
I don't agree on that.
I'm not a Warriors fan, but I've been watching all the games. I can tell you exactly how they run every time.
I've seen plenty of their games.
And if you want me to be real hot,
Klay is the most unconscious.
I might put Draymond Green over Klay Thompson as far as clutch shooter.
Stop. What the hell? The nigga don't even look at the back.
Next.
Get him out of there.
since we talked about Clay and we talked about Steph, who won some of the best shooters. But we gotta remember though, who won the Rookie of the Year for them was Damian Lillard. Well, not for them, but Damian Lillard won Rookie of the Year though.
Wait, hold on. While I was gone, did you give us the Dirk info?
Yeah. Oh, we already said Dirk one better than
who was it? Who was it in there? I know I had to.
He battled against Ray Allen,
Gil, Ray, yep,
Jason Terry, Quentin Richardson. He had some people he was shooting.
Yeah, he did.
He was shooting against shooters.
Yeah, he was shooting against shooters. My bad. I just had to get that.
Rookie of the Year. That's one of the awards we're gonna talk about. That multiple awards gonna come up in the NBA as we're gonna continue on because we're about to finish up football season. But for right now, the hottest award that we're talking about in NBA right now is Rookie of the Year. To me, I only see 3 people right now in the top 3 for my Rookie of the Year. But I want to hear from you guys what y'all think on who's y'all top 3 Rookie of the Year right now.
How they be saying that on 2K? Wembenyama. That's what I'm going. Yeah, that's what I'm going. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been trying to watch it the regular season. I definitely watched Christmas Day, a couple other regular season. Definitely watched the preseason tournament, but I haven't really been tapped in too much just because some of it's like, nigga, these rookies you either gotta watch local. I live in Detroit. I'm not watching local Detroit games.
Don't worry.
So it's like I don't have league pass. So if it ain't a primetime game. Yeah.
I hate to tell you, when it came to the draft this year and it came to those twins, Detroit decided for the one who can't shoot and that plays defense. That's the one they picked, and Houston decided to get the one that could run point guard and dunk. So
when you pick a defensive player, you got to give him time. You can't pick a defensive player and expect him to come in. What happened? What's about to happen, Pat? Just so y'all know, we filming on New Year's Day, and y'all know what happened New Year's Day. Oh, a sack. Okay, they got him. Third down.
Let's fucking go. Not just a sack. What he did. Blew that shit up.
He's excited, kids.
I was ahead of you like 30 minutes.
What are you pausing about that?
Blew that shit up. Blew that shit up.
That's what you say to your girl? That's what you say? I'm going to blow that shit up when I see you, baby. That's Risen? That's some Riz sauce in there?
That's Risen? I think we should
I'm going to blow it up.
Hey, now we got to do a Riz class.
I do the baby face. I do the baby face.
Calm down, dude.
Back to back.
Bro, I was ahead of you like 30 minutes ago. Now I'm behind. How does that happen?
So, Cooley, who you got as Rookie of the Year, Cooley?
Man, who that guy? Is that dude in Orlando? Is he a rookie?
No,
Paulo. Oh. That's too. I'll give it to him.
Last year. He won last
year. He won last year, though.
Oh, I gotta go Wemby then. Wemby. That's what I've been seeing. He's pretty much everything that he was hyped up to be. He's on that trajectory. So yeah, I'm gonna go Wemby.
Okay, never mind. I'm ahead of you.
Who you got?
So you got JJJ in Miami. You got Chet.
Triple J been going crazy.
You got Chet and you got Wemby.
Chet is on some Ben Simmons shit though. It's like when he got Rookie of the Year, it was like
right. It's not really know about that no more. I've stopped complaining about that.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
You know, we talk about it. So I mean, I like what Wemby is doing. I will say that, but shit, you can't ignore how efficient and how well Chet is playing, although his team is not focused on him. So I got Wemby 1 and JJJ 2 because JJJ actually is on the scouting report because Miami don't got nobody to score. So it's like, all right, you're looking at either Tyler Hero, JJJ, Bam, or Jimmy. And if you're looking at who else? The fucking G League players who can just do whatever else everybody else can do for everybody other team.
Go ahead, brother. Finish your take.
Who else, Playboy?
Duncan Robinson has been going off. Duncan Robinson has been going off. We got Highsmith going off.
How many Duncan Robinsons is there?
What?
How many Duncan Robinsons is there out there?
Hey, you say we ain't got nobody to score. I'm just going off of what I know.
I'm saying like that's just a regular nigga nowadays. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about game changers. I'm talking about people that actually matter. JJJ has became a game changer. He's became a game changer. Duncan Robinson, he's just gonna probably hit a clutch shot whenever you need him to, or he's just gonna run the play. I don't even think he's probably gonna even hit the clutch shot whenever you need him to. He's probably not even gonna be in the game. So, you know what I mean? Like Tyler Hero's gonna hit that shot. You know, Tyler Hero's your primary guy. You know, he's gonna come down, he's gonna hit the shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So from what I've seen, like those are the focus. Jimmy not even a primary scorer. What is Jimmy gonna give you? 20 points?
Jimmy's hurt, right? Jimmy's been hurt majority of the season, so.
No, what I'm saying when he's playing, like Jimmy's gonna give you 20 points.
No.
20.
Well, are you talking about regular season? You talking about regular season? Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Jimmy, we're not
care.
talking about God tier. We're not talking about that.
My bad.
He goes to a whole different level when he goes.
That's why when you said that, I'm like, hold on now. What Jimmy we talking about? Because there's a point where Jimmy don't give a fuck about the regular season. You really don't.
Yeah, we're just talking about regular season. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I say that. But I got JJJ in a strong second place, and I got Wemby in first just because, I mean, like the nigga's going crazy. Although Slick, though, I can see him losing it because they not winning shit. You gotta win.
I have a different perspective, man. I do. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We go.
Yeah, it's hot takes around here, man. I don't know. I got JJJ winning. I got JJJ winning it because he's actually the most consistent and actually the better rookie out of everybody so far.
He's helping his team win the game.
But I could see Chet winning it. I can see Chet and Wemby winning it, but Chet has been going off crazy. JJJ has been going off crazy. Wemby, if he wins it, it's only because the NBA is forcing it. That's the only way he wins it. Because to be honest with you, he hasn't really been dominant.
Getting busy.
He hasn't been getting busy and been as dominant as we expect him to be because, one, his team barely has him involved in the offense. There's multiple times you can watch their games and see where Wemby literally could just give him the ball. And they will literally win the game with him getting the ball more. He barely gets the ball. He gets his little dump offs every once in a while. But bro, they can literally dump the ball off him majority of the time. Literally like 70% of the time, they can just throw the ball up.
Only person who does is Tyus Jones. That's the only person who throws the shit.
Only person. Nobody else throws him the ball at all. And I'm like, bro, Wemby cuts through the lane. He's the biggest target there is.
Literally, he has his hands up here.
I'm not a point guard, but motherfucker, I could just throw the ball near the rim and he's getting that. It's like when you play football back in the day with Atlanta and you throw the ball up to Julio going to go get it. And it's the same way with Victor. You throw the ball up near the rim, Wemby was going to get it no matter what. What you do?
Did you see the reverse dunk? He literally just grabbed it on accident, just did that and just kept it moving.
I'm like, bro, that's simple stuff.
He never left the ground.
Bro, Spurs could be better than that, but they all decided
like changes.
They all play like their team play like a bunch of niggas who never been on TV before. They all play like they never been on TV before. They be like, bro, this is not a moment.
I think Slick, they don't know how to get the ball down there. Because even on other teams, you look, bro, just throw the ball down there, and it just be like one or two players who knows how to like actually throw the ball down low still. Other than that, all these other guys, they just be like, they do the pick and roll, looking to attack. Like, bro,
every time.
Throw the lob on the other side. It's right there.
Either that or they'll give him the ball at the top of the key. And I'm like, bro,
like, what the fuck?
So now he has to dribble. One, he's already the main focus on the court. So why would you give him the ball at the top of the key instantly for the whole entire defense to just sit there and be like, what you about to do?
Now you got your big man doing all this shit. Not going nowhere. You got Andre Drummond doing all that fucking Shaq and the Fool shit.
I'm just saying, bro. So right now, I can't. I would love to give it to Wemby, but I don't see it. I can't see it right now. I think he'll have a better.
Make a hard like when
he'll have a better sophomore season than he have a rookie season. Most definitely.
I've been watching Triple J, man. Every time I see Triple J, he's shooting a three. He making a defensive play. He he getting a highlight. Like he top 10
He's a
cross.
perfect
He
fit for
cross
Miami.
you over, pivot. Like he the full package as far as like first year out the gate. Like I can't lie. Like I would if he win the rookie of the year, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised. That's what I say. Those three, I wouldn't be surprised with any of those three. Wemby,
You can't glaze Wemby for 2 years. Because remember, the moment Paolo got drafted 2 years ago, and Chet and all them boys, they literally were like, well, let's start talking about Wemby next year. Wemby's the dude next year. That was literally the talk. So it's like for 365 days before he got drafted, they talked about him. Then the moment he got drafted, they talked about him. To not give him rookie of the year, unless somebody has like 10 more points, 5 more rebounds, 3 more assists than him, it's going to go to Wemby. Just keeping it a stat.
Hey, that's the NBA. You got to win by 20 to win by 5.
Yeah. Yeah, and with that, we're going to go transition over to NFL, man. I got something to show everybody. We can look at it. Because I've been watching the NFL for a long time, and I always get confused because the playoff bracket always kind of confuses me. It'd be like, wait, so how does the seeding work? What does it matter? Like it just always confused me. I don't know about everybody else, but here's a good picture to kind of show. This is what it looks like right now. This is shout out to sportsbettingdime.com. They got this bracket so far. Green Bay whooped the shit out of Minnesota last night, so they were able to take that spot away from, I think it was I forgot who had that 7th spot. Oh, Seattle. They had the 7th spot. And Green Bay is able, so it looks like Pat, y'all gonna be playing Jordan Love. Detroit, they're gonna have the Rams. Philly, we get a rematch in Tampa. We went over there earlier this year at a Monday night game and we won off like maybe 10 points. But I'm pretty confident. I actually prefer Tampa. So I'm actually kind of glad we dropped instead, because if we would have won the East, we would have been having to play either Green Bay or Seattle. And because I think Green Bay still has to win this week to secure that spot right there. Seattle could still take that spot. I prefer to have a rematch with Tampa than have a rematch with Seattle or possibly play Jordan Love.
You don't feel like you can beat them?
Seattle, maybe, but Green Bay, I don't know. Jordan Love been looking nice. He's creeping up in my like top players.
He been balling.
He been balling.
He been balling.
I like him.
That's cool.
With no weapons. Like shout out to Christian Watson and the other young receivers, but they don't really got that many like guys over there, and the defense is not that good either. Outside of
what Dallas does to teams who's not like that. I'm just gonna put it like that.
Okay, you're right.
We don't know about you guys.
I don't even want to talk about us.
Even though we took an L to the same team, technically. We took an L to the same team, technically. Who? The Cardinals.
Oh yeah, we did both. Yeah, we did. Yeah. And y'all lost by like multiple possessions. We just lost by like.
We took one with Josh Dobbs. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Y'all took one with Kyler.
Kyler, like I said, when Kyler and Justin Fields. Kyler and Justin Fields have both been looking good.
The fan club opened back up. The Josh Dobbs
people been talking about Arizona.
Shout out to the Falcons. He'll get you.
People been
Josh
talking.
Dobbs fan club, baby.
I'm not a fan of him, but he all right.
You take it out of this world, buddy.
He'll sauce you up.
He's all right. Yeah.
He's not mad. Like, what's wrong with liking Josh Dobbs?
Look at
No. I'm just saying, I'm not a fan of him. He's all right. But
Jamel, like
the lifetime of back, he got a membership in backup quarterback membership.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Him and Tyrod Taylor.
Tyron Taylor, that boy.
Tannehill, Joe Flacco.
Hey yo, time out. You mentioned Tyron Taylor. That was one play. I want to say it was Barkley. Barkley. Barkley.
Yeah.
Barkley.
Yeah, they call him Barkley.
Somebody called him Barkley one earlier this year. Basically, he threw the ball behind him, and it was a wide open pass.
He missed him.
Totally he has
that one play. I looked at that. I was like, bro.
He has some misses, but Tyrod been in the league for a while as a backup.
But Saquon dropped the ball sometimes too, though. He had the ball in his hands, and he was dropping the ball too.
That pass was point blank though. It was like if I'm right here next to.
He was getting pressured.
He was. He
That's
was
not,
like,
you know what I
Kinda
mean?
like
That's not
Tyler
average, bro.
Miller,
That
like
shit
he'll
not.
miss the easy pad, but he'll throw like a 60-yard bomb.
that's
Literally
fake.
yesterday.
I'm gonna tell
Yesterday
you
he
the
threw a
truth.
60-yarder.
He
I'm gonna
was
tell y'all
throwing
that is
deep
true.
passes.
I'm
Way
taking
more complicated.
Tyrod Taylor over Baker Mayfield.
Oh. Well, Baker's
I
right
am.
here, though. Baker done
Baker.
led them boys to a 4 spot.
Give
Possibly.
me Baker.
I don't care.
That guy
Baker.
might ever make every quarterback look.
That's true. That's true,
Exactly.
too. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
You got a hell of a squad.
They don't,
over there.
Give me
Tyrod,
Baker.
yeah.
Give me Baker.
Tyrod. And I take Josh Dobbs.
Tyrod got a ring with Baltimore back in the day. He was Joe Flacco's backup. So he don't handle his thing.
I'm not gonna act like that was
All right.
his
And
job.
so
I'm not
does,
gonna act like that
Jimmy
was his
Garoppolo.
job.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was a backup and I had a ring, I'll flex it all day. Garoppolo, you got a ring too.
Hey,
Bruh,
the
but
white
if
mama
a
flex.
backup-
Hey, listen here. The white mama flexes Boston Celtics ring too, but he ain't did nothing. So everybody,
You know what everybody say to him? You know what everybody say to him? Who the fuck named you the White Mamba? That's
Ooh, I don't even know who that
everybody
is.
asks
You
him.
talking about
Actually,
Scalabrine or some
I
shit?
saw the story about
Yes.
that. I saw the story
No.
about that. How he got that name? It's crazy because I think a commentator he had bought some custom Kobe's, and it's basically
it would be a commentator that do that.
Yeah,
shit.
he bought some custom Kobe's,
Just talk.
and then all of a sudden the commentator was like, "The
Some
White
nigga
Mamba,"
name.
because he had the Kobe's on, and out of nowhere he came back to Boston, and all the fans was like, "He's the White Mamba," and I'm like, "Oh,
No, see,
I
commentators
never
are
knew that's how he got the
paid.
story."
You see what
Commentators
Boston
are
do?
paid to have to talk some bullshit for 2 hours. They have to come up with
Boston-
shit. That
Boston
shouldn't be
gonna make
sticking.
it white, boy. Boston gonna make it white. I'm gonna tell you that.
If it ain't white, they don't want it.
He went on Nike ID. He bought custom Kobe's.
Not
with
Nike
the
ID.
That's a throwback.
Ain't it? I used
For
to be
y'all
on
who
there
wasn't
like,
born-
I ain't never going to be able to afford these shoes, but I'm going to design the fuck out of
Oh
them.
yeah, you have a good time on Nike ID.
Nigga, them shits would be
Kanye
$300.
on.
That shit would start off.
Everybody
Here's
used to be
the
Kanye.
base shoe. Here's the
Yeah.
base shoe for $99. My shit was turned up to be
ridiculous.
$280. I'd be like, oh,
$230.
shit. I just added a little bit of rubber. Shit, goddamn.
Hey, that shit used to be fun too. Then they add the shit on 2K. It's like, bro, I don't even do this shit anymore. I don't even want to do this shit.
Yeah.
I can't
No,
buy this.
because it's not even in 2K. They don't be like, "Here's the base." They like create your whole entire new
Create
shoe.
the whole fucking shoe. Like,
Like,
yo.
Yeah, let's give you a whole gray ass shit. Like,
Damn,
nah,
bro.
Come on
With
with
the
a
base is like,
I don't even care that much.
nigga, that's
First
not
of all,
my job.
I just want a different color. Like,
I'm 13.
You the CEO now. You own the company now.
Nigga, I'm a child.
what kind of material you want on this? You want rubber? You want metal? I'm on
You
the
want
court with metal
suede?
shoes.
Like,
Like,
bro,
you want Duba?
it
I
doesn't
don't
matter
know.
to me, bro. Like, I'm about to fucking just play the game.
What your signature? You gotta sign it too. You know that, right? You gotta
What do you
sign
want on
Yo.
the tongue? I'm like,
shit
I
is
don't know
crazy.
the tongue.
You
nigga.
gotta have
Like,
glow in the
Hey.
dark laces.
Hey, but then spend 2 hours.
no.
on
No.
that.
They'll
Wait,
then they'll
wait.
hit you with the primary color can't be the same as the secondary color. What, nigga? Damn.
Nah, look, they spend 2 hours doing all of the settings for that,
this the
and then
same
spend 2
address?
minutes. Spend 2 minutes on a nigga hair texture. Like, bro, fucking put all the settings over there into the fucking character's appearance, bro. I don't give a
Hey,
fuck
bro.
about this shoe. Like,
Hey,
can I
bro,
have a
it
nigga
took-
that look like
hey,
a nigga?
2K. It took
Believe.
2K like 5 or 6 years to learn that there's more than just cornrows and afro. So
I'm
hey,
telling
man.
you.
Cornrows,
Yeah, it
afros,
took for a while.
freeform.
And a bowl
For a
cut.
while,
Cornrows,
you-
afro,
and a mohawk.
You
Hey,
get the same.
nah, they fade was so weak.
You used to have the
They
white boy
babies
faux
used to
hawk.
be
You didn't
so
even get a good
fucking
tape
crazy,
line.
bro.
Your tape line was squiggly.
They did
But your
2K.
tape be looking
2K
good, though.
just now starting to do wave cuts with waves on them. They just now.
Yeah, that's
starting
what I'm
to do
saying.
that.
They just started.
They only know 360. They don't know nothing about the 180. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know
nothing
about the 180 to
First
720.
off, they waves and
540.
Charlie Brown fucking sweater cutouts. Nigga, they got these deep
What
ass
the fuck
ridges
waves
and
that?
shit.
Yeah, they don't
Like,
got no.
like,
They don't
fuck
got the
this?
starter waves. They don't got the
This
Where's
ain't
starter
no
Travis
waves.
real
Scott?
wave.
ASAP Rocky joints.
No, they said,
Yeah.
nah, bro, you swimming. Either you swimming or you not.
You
Like,
either
Niggas got
swim
mountains
or you
on
got a
niggas' head.
ponytail.
ain't
What?
no everybody on Wolf too. Like them waves is like niggas already got like this much hair with the wave.
He ain't
I'm
got
like,
no
damn.
fresh
Or you can have this.
Got no-
Hey, or you can have
Yeah.
this.
The
Niggas just
freeform.
have a fucking crazy ass
Hey,
shit.
nah, Patrick, when they gonna add the chalk? You gotta 2K can need to add the chalk.
Hey, then they got
more beards. No, they got more beards than haircuts. That shit
Okay.
be pissing me off. I'm like, nigga, nobody got that type of beard. Niggas either have a mohawk, niggas have a goatee, or the chin strap, or the full beard. It's one of the three.
That's it.
Like you got, I have the chin strap.
Niggas be having, I know where 2K got the niggas with the Jeff Hardy beard where you got the little cut it.
Yeah, niggas got the
The
crowbar.
See what the arm. What the
fuck? Nobody's
what kind of shit is this, bro?
How you getting saucy with the beard?
Nobody looking like a nigga that
then you
turned his
got the
body
nigga with
cam
the
off.
thick ass. I don't know. I know where they got the vendetta ass fucking beard and mustache. Where the nigga got the handlebar head and a long ass goatee. I'm like,
oh yeah,
what creepy ass nigga is that? Yo,
like he just
what
left the
is-
competition.
Bro.
Yo, we just went off topic.
But
Oh yeah.
But as for this bracket though, to Mel's point, you know what I mean? I guess the Philly situation. I mean, bro, honestly, I think that you guys would have had you gotta let's just say, for the sake of everybody stays where they are, you have to see San Fran before making it.
No. Hold on. This is right here. Low seed. So unless the Rams beat them or they beat y'all, we should be straight. But if Detroit and Dallas both win, then yeah, you're right. Because they play the lowest seed.
Yeah, I would expect. That's what I'm expecting for the sake of the better teams. One, I'm gonna say the better teams in this situation. I would believe Dallas can beat Green Bay. I also believe Detroit can beat the Rams.
Okay,
so
I see what you mean.
So I do think that will happen. And that being said, I'm expecting Philly to play San Fran. I don't think that y'all would have preferred that.
I know this probably ain't got nothing to do with the playoffs and stuff like that. But I always find it crazy.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
That Detroit and the Rams are always going to have to cross paths no matter what now. Like
it is kind of funny. It is kind of funny.
This Matthew Stafford revenge game, man.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Every game, every time they cross paths way more than
revenge.
We've seen them cross paths way more than what we've seen before. Before
the
that trade
possibility of this right here, this could be a possibility too. I think if Buffalo, because Kansas City and Buffalo, that should be a great matchup. But Buffalo and Miami play this week, and I think if Miami, Buffalo might actually drop to the 7. Or something like that. Either way, I could see Kansas City having to play Miami too in the playoffs. That could be a great one. You got to see. Yeah, you see it? You see it, Pat? Yeah, that shit nice. I thought he fucked it up when he threw it back to McCarthy. I'm like, damn, nigga, why you put so much air on it?
Pause.
What? Fucked it up?
Them boys go. Oh,
when he threw it back to McCarthy.
I put too much air. Okay, yeah. But back to.
Man, we know what you meant, man.
Like you were saying, though, I wanted to talk. Yeah. But like you were saying, though, about Kyler Murray and Justin Fields have both came back from their injuries and have played rock solid. And both of those teams are going to have the 1 and 2 picks. And niggas been like, Caleb Williams.
They said Chicago got it now.
No, Chicago got number 1 and Arizona going to have number 2. Caleb Williams not going to neither of those teams.
Rock solid. That just felt dirty to me.
They've been rock solid.
That was a very.
It felt dirty. I don't know if it was a pause or not, but it just felt dirty.
Nah, it didn't feel dirty. It just felt very anti-pro black.
Shaky.
Like,
anti-pro black. How you going to?
Whoa, rock solid.
Like, it didn't.
Hold on.
Rock solid.
I gotta hear
anti-pro black. Don't you mean just anti-black?
Let them cook. Why don't you tell me?
What? Who? Me?
How is this? No, how is this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How is it? No, don't stop. Let's stop saying anti-pro black. That don't mean just say anti-black. Why do you have to say anti-pro black? Just say anti-black.
I got
because that's what he said. Anti-pro black.
You're right. Semantics. Go ahead. For anti-pro black, you got it. How is it? Oh, okay.
Rock solid. That just sounds like what a coach would say. What a white man would say. Rock solid.
Okay, I'll give you that.
White man.
He got a motive. He got a motive.
Oh, I don't care what they say to one another, but I can give you that. I could give you that one, Cooley.
Najee, it was a little shaky. I give Najee.
Okay, that is.
It's not anti-pro black to me. I ain't gonna lie to you because I mean, I can see a white man telling
it wasn't a pause. It just felt dirty when you said it. I was like, "Ooh, rock solid."
I'm never one to say
I cringe.
What does race have to do with it? because I usually say a lot of things have
Hey,
race
Pat,
has to do with a lot of things.
I love
But
the
that
fact
one,
that
what the fuck race
you
got to
pull
do
that
with
shirt
rock
up,
solid?
see-
Like, what the fuck, bro?
Hey, Pat, every time you pull that shirt up, it blurs it out, and I think it's hilarious.
That's how
I know it
feel.
blurs at first, and then I have to keep it there for a second.
Oh,
wait for it to pop.
I'm like, censor it. Yes.
That's how I feel every time y'all say
Y'all just gonna
pause.
keep
Censor that
fucking up.
Michigan logo. We don't pay. They're not paying us.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
I mean, them boys came to play, man. What can I say?
Looking at the AFC though, I could see Joe Flacco whooping the shit out of Jacksonville. I'm sorry,
Definitely
Jacksonville been on some bullshit. Past
Bro,
few weeks.
what if
Trevor
Joe
Lawrence was
Flacco
hurt?
beat
Trevor
Baltimore?
Lawrence was hurt the past
Even
week.
when he was healthy, though. Remember when we was in Atlanta, we was watching them against the Ravens. And I know the Ravens are the number 1 seed and all, but damn, they was fucking up. Kansas City and Buffalo, that should be a good-ass game.
Cleveland,
starting off the playoffs.
I was just about to say this. I was going to say, I can see Cleveland and 49ers in the Super Bowl. I can see it.
Joe Flacco.
I'm not against it.
Crazy.
I'm not against it.
That'd be an Eli Manning moment.
Yeah, that is very much. Because how the hell you think Cleveland
Walk
can
me
beat
through it.
Baltimore?
Walk
me through it. Because
Hey, walk me through it, please.
I feel like Cleveland has a strong enough defense. I feel like their defense is strong enough to get in there. Joe Flacco, he could play good. He ain't got to be extraordinary, but I think he could play good enough to get them offensive points. But I feel like their defense could carry them.
Yeah,
Can I-
Miles
can I-
Garrett.
Can I say this real quick?
Hey, now let me say this though.
have they
Myles
beaten
Garrett-
the Rams at all this year? I mean, not the Rams, the Ravens at all. Okay, so they did have one win against the Ravens. Okay, I could give you that
back when the
possibly.
Ravens
I'm standing on business with my pick. I still said Baltimore was going to a Super Bowl in the beginning of the season.
I
You
said
did say
Miami
that.
and the 49ers. I did say Miami and 49ers.
But can I say Baltimore, the way that that Lamar is playing, I don't care what kind of defense you have.
That's cap.
The man
Cap.
just threw for what?
300
touchdowns,
305 touchdowns,
0
300
interceptions
something
over the past 2 games.
Yeah, he been balling.
He been balling.
He been
He just
balling.
had-
Against
500
Miami
yards.
and San Fran.
He
Come
just
on,
got
bro.
help now.
Against top defenses. We're not gonna act like these defenses are not top teams.
Coming off of doing his own deal.
Come on,
Hey,
yo.
I'm gonna say
Let's
this
Why
though.
we don't force that in there. We don't.
I know,
we don't
I
force
gotta
that.
throw the politics in there, bro.
Don't-
Yeah,
don't care
I
about
don't
the
know
damn
what
money.
that had to do with anything, honestly. I just said, come
I
on,
don't
yo.
care about his money. I don't care about his money. You're
But, I mean,
you're trying to announce
I
this man's
see-
pockets. That's what
I
you're doing out
see
here.
Miami gonna beat Indiana, right?
Yes.
Kansas City can trick off that game to Buffalo easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
So that would
see,
the
my
lowest
thing
seed,
about this
the
is
winner of this game would play Baltimore then.
Miami-
Because these are high seeds. So those two would
Miami
play
has
each
been
other.
trashed against.
That's
other
why I'm
great
saying
teams.
Kansas City versus Miami would be
Miami
a
has been-
rematch.
Miami's been
I can
trashed
see
against
that.
other great teams. They just lost. I want to say Xavier Howard just got hurt this past game.
Yeah.
So that
He did.
that adds another bump into their defense because they're.
Yeah.
But Indiana,
I'm not saying
that's
their
not going to change.
defense
But
is not
Indiana
trash.
sucked.
Their defense is not trash.
They've been
But
getting by.
their defense has been suspect all year. Their defense only look good when they're beating up on teams that are trash.
Who,
When they
Miami?
play- Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's facts. But in
That's
Indiana
why,
is trash.
like, no offense to Lamar Jackson, I expect him to fucking destroy Miami's defense because Baltimore is actually
not 56 to
Baltimore is a great-
19. I ain't gonna lie, not 56 to 19.
I
After
expect
y'all
that.
was after they
Once
was
I
the
saw
niggas
Xavier
that dropped
Howard-
70.
Once
How
I
the
saw
fuck you
Xavier
dropped
Howard
70
hurt,
but let niggas drop 56?
once I
That's
seen
facts.
Xavier Howard hurt in the first half, or I want to say he was hurt in really the first and second quarter, I was like, yo, their defense is done because their
Not only
defense
that,
is not all that good.
Not only that, Xavier
I expected
Howard got-
30 plus points.
Hold on. Let me. I gotta add that. I gotta give the context. Not only did Xavier Howard go down, but that Chubbs went down for Miami. He went down the same game. He out for the season.
We're
Chubb.
talking about Bradley Chubb. He is out. Yep, you're right.
Chubb.
So, like in
uh,
my head, I'm looking at this bracket right now, and my original point was 49ers versus Miami.
Damn.
Right now, I would change that of Miami going there because really, you looking at a high-power offensive team of Baltimore.
Whoa. You trying to change your fucking pick now?
Yeah, you gotta stand
Like,
on
what the fuck?
You got to stand on business.
Just because injury and shit that happened, this nigga
I'm
think
not
we
gonna
just
lie,
gonna passively let him hop on a different bandwagon.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on.
Nah, I'm gonna just say this is my opinion. Hold on. Let me
Time out.
I just want to make this point. I'm gonna let you go.
Time out. Before you make your little point and all the stuff, time out.
Little point.
Okay.
I'm a grown ass fucking man. I can change my goddamn pick if I want to.
Damn.
Right, you not standing on.
I can change my goddamn point if I want to.
Oh yeah.
So,
hey, look.
Miami,
Tell him again,
if
Cooley.
Miami
Tell him again,
Miami,
Cooley.
then guess
You
what?
not standing on business.
I see Cleveland. And first of all, I'm not even.
I'm gonna say this.
Like I told y'all before.
I'm gonna say this with my little
right now,
point.
I'm looking at
with
what
my
I can
little
see.
point. I'm gonna say this
There
with my little point.
There you go.
Go ahead,
Hey,
go ahead, put your little point in there.
If they wasn't injured, Baltimore was gonna get that behind because that boy Lamar Jackson got some help. That's all he needs. Now he gonna get that behind.
Time out. When the hell did everybody now just hop their ass on the fucking Lamar Jackson bandwagon?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Be like that.
I've been a Lamar fan.
I've
been a Lamar fan for years. I ain't see it coming this year. I'm gonna be honest.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I'm talking about this season.
I've been a fan.
I'm not talking about past years. I'm talking about this season.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This season, I didn't see this coming.
I'm talking about this season. I'm not shaming y'all for.
I'm talking about this season. This season, I said Baltimore going to the Super Bowl. Now, if they win or not, I had to see how everybody was playing.
Run the tape.
But Baltimore, run the tape.
Hey,
we could go back.
Cooley, I'm gonna watch the tapes from earlier this episodes, and we're gonna come back to that.
Hey, what that boy?
I don't remember who I said on their side. I know I said I got Dallas.
I said we was rematching Kansas City.
Actually, I think I said I got Philly. I think I said I got
You did.
Philly.
Yes, you did. You did say Philly. A lot of people say Philly.
No, I said the 49ers and I said Miami. I said that.
I had Baltimore, I had Philadelphia.
What are your little fingers being shot up over there, huh, Mel?
God, San Francisco.
How you gonna get? I'm in the Bay Area. I'm holding it down for the Bay Area.
I'm not gonna lie. You're supposed to be a Raiders fan. You live in.
I'm
not gonna give you the location, but you're supposed to be a Raiders fan. Fuck out of here.
How? Why?
They're not in the Bay.
Because I'm in the
historically. That's
anti-pro
black.
And that's anti-pro black, man.
And,
but I'm a grown man, right? So I'm gonna change my pick too. I had Philadelphia going to Super Bowl. I'm gonna switch it up and say San Francisco and Baltimore.
Oh, now how you gonna switch up?
This man gonna switch it up the week before the playoffs.
If we switch it up, if we all fucking mix and matching, I got Dallas.
What? You should have been said that. This is the wrong time to switch up. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to do that before the season starts. You're not supposed to.
Time out. Listen here. You do your preseason picks, and then when the playoffs about to crank up, then you put your lock in.
No. You stand on business the whole season.
Well, shit, I went bankrupt.
That's the point of
taking all my business for me. I ain't got to worry about shit no more.
Not like, hey, this nigga like in fantasy football, you could just before playoffs happen, drop your teams and do a re-fucking draft real quick. Based off shit that's happening.
Oh,
that's basically what I did.
This is my pick now.
Hey, you do your mock draft.
I ain't gonna lie. I like Green Bay. I don't know why. I just have a good feeling about Green Bay.
I was so high on Baltimore.
That's cool.
NFC Championship. I see.
Your favorite. Look at what your favorite team's doing anyway. You know. So,
all right, nigga. Have you ever been alive? Has anybody outside of me and Najee? Have you ever been alive to see your team win a Super Bowl?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
First of all, nigga, outside of you and Najee, I was born before you, nigga.
It don't matter. You wasn't even, and that's even worse. You still wasn't allowed to see your team win a Super Bowl. I have. I don't. I know Philly fans. I know Philly fans will hate me for saying this, but we don't ever have to win another game in my life because I've seen us win a Super Bowl.
He said,
I know. I live in a city. I live in a city. I live in a city where there are grown men with grandchildren that have never seen the Lions win a Super Bowl.
You got something moving in your background.
They haven't even seen.
It's blurry, but there's still something moving back there.
And to me, I'm like, let me not take for granted the fact that I've seen my team win a Super Bowl.
Moving back there.
I don't know. Maybe it's the camera, but something moved, bro.
I don't know.
But fuck that, Jamel. Because when we win, I'm gonna call every motherfucker who done had something to say, and then we gonna win again. And I'm gonna call every motherfucker again.
There you go, man. These Cowboys fans.
Hey, 28-3. I don't want to hear shit.
Hey, Pat. I just want you to know with that comment, you set me up for a joke that was messed up.
If it wasn't for
I'm
gonna
tell you offline. I'm gonna tell you this. You set me up for a joke.
Hey, the Cowboys just better make sure they beat Green Bay. That's all I can say. Y'all better make sure.
You never wouldn't have.
Yeah,
shit.
y'all should really have hoped for Seattle more than Green Bay, because I don't know something about Green Bay.
We want the boogeyman. We want the boogeyman. How about that?
That's his name. Jordan Love.
You call it
niggas being scary. Niggas acting scary from Green Bay. Oh, we should have won in fucking Seattle. Oh, I hope you make it past Green Bay, nigga.
I just said that like 10 seconds ago. You say it like that shit been on the media all week.
And we
Ain't
like that.
It been in the news, man.
it like I'm like, damn, I just said it. This nigga said it like I done said it 30 times.
What is wrong with these niggas? I'm gonna tell.
I say it one time. This nigga, I'm tired of these niggas.
Hey, I'm putting taxes on all of you niggas.
He said, y'all keep talking about T-Keith ain't this. Y'all keep talking about T-Keith ain't that.
I just said it once.
You know Dak Prescott been in the playoffs before. Shut up.
Round one, that's us. That's us. Round one, that's us.
Man, this is gonna be a great playoffs, man. This is gonna be a great playoffs. I'm ready for it, man.
Y'all, man. Hey, just pass the ball to CD.
Oh shit, got him. 4th down, baby. Oh man,
just pass the ball to CD Lamb. I think that's a great segment for.
You know what time it is.
Can you get a hurry up? Your trash ass theme song didn't help transition.
So we going to the fantasy. You know what I'm saying? We're going to the fantasy because I think CD probably had the high this week on fantasy. Probably
there it is.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
But it didn't mean much because it was in the game for what, 3rd place. So it didn't mean shit.
Oh,
as y'all can see,
but I won
game for 1st and 2nd.
There you go. Pat done did it.
He did it.
Look at the numbers. Y'all can see this, right?
He knocked off
we
the
can't.
favorite.
Oh, wait. My fault. Yeah.
He done did it. Everybody got him right.
He did it.
Nah, that boy Gibbs sold him, but I'm gonna say this: that boy Kyron Williams, yeah, he did.
Yeah,
that.
I'm like, who the hell is he? I'm like,
he been going off all season.
He's on my
other fans
going off, and I picked him up last minute. Literally over the weekend, I was like, oh, this nigga out there. He's
coach,
ranked number 4.
I was going to pick him up, but I was like,
Pat, get y'all coaches. That was wild. Look at the screen. It's about to show up. That's just wild.
I got too many good players on my team.
Not the double tap.
I was overflooded on my team. It's all right. I'll get it back next year.
That man said he was too good.
Hold on.
How you flex
overflooded,
and lose?
but you lost?
That's
crazy.
I hate y'all.
Crazy.
How you
I'm gonna tell
flexing?
you what. My
team was just too good.
Had a bad week.
Oh no, the double is crazy.
Yo, coach.
Hey,
coach.
What is up, coach? I know I wear number 2, my nigga, but that don't mean 2 of everything. Get the fuck out of here, yo. Like
that shit was wild. Like if I'm a player, I'm like, coach, yo, chill. He's like,
my bad, y'all don't know. We watching the game. We watching the game right now, and we watching how Najee's team, you know what I'm saying, who produced the GOAT. So Najee's team, whom has all of those championships, the team who produced the GOAT, we're just watching them potentially win a championship tonight.
Well, just say Michigan versus Alabama.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell he went with that.
I didn't give a fuck about the other team.
You just take us down these walls.
He's the Riddler.
It wasn't random because if you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's supposed to be your favorite team, but you ain't even understand it.
Huh?
Yeah, that's supposed to be your favorite team, but you ain't even know it. Where the GOAT come from?
I did know that.
He hit niggas
No, because at first I thought we were talking about fantasy.
He hit niggas with soliloquies
I
talking about
talked
That's
about
your
that.
team,
There's no
right?
need
You
to.
should know.
What else we need to talk about?
Basically, we watching the semifinal of the college
Send
football
that fucking
playoffs.
bread.
Alabama
No.
versus
I
Michigan.
thought you was talking about the GOAT of fantasy
And
football.
during the
I hope y'all
timeout,
ending the tie.
during
I
the
hope-
timeout, I think number
Send
2,
that
who's that?
fucking bread.
Blake Corum. I think number 2 is
Yeah.
Blake Corum. Yeah. During the timeout, Blake Corum, he's hopping out the huddle, and
Talking
one of the
to John
assistant coaches, maybe it was Harbaugh, I couldn't tell. One of the coaches on Michigan hit him with the double tap. Like, yo, relax.
No
like, I
class.
know,
game.
Act like you've been
yeah,
somewhere.
with the double
No
good
class.
game. Big pause.
Michigan has no
It's
class.
like, coach, one is already enough.
Are you
But
talking about like that? Or we going
good game. Good game. It's
Nah,
like, coach.
Like, go get him, nigga. Go get him.
And
it
was a wind up. It's like as
It's
he
like,
walking
whoa.
away too. Like ain't no play. It's not like he just scored a touchdown.
Y'all seen that Key and Peele? He did not. He didn't score. He did.
After the hit,
It's like, bro, it's 3rd down and 3. Like, what this got to do with anything?
Are they standing on business?
After the smack, did he look back and kick his leg up? And look back?
Yelling. He was screaming.
Did you ever see that? Y'all ever seen that Key and Peele episode with Slap Ass?
Yeah,
it was like that. Ass. Like it was too much. It was too much.
Yeah.
Like, yo, coach, you're doing too much, bro. You're doing too much. But back to it though. Jamel, drop that picture. Drop that picture I told you I wanted to show.
What picture?
I sent in the chat.
Oh, okay.
I sit in the chat. I sit in the chat.
I put it in the chat. Yeah, put it on the screen.
The one I sit in the chat.
Please.
Okay. Hold on.
You gotta
hold on. I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Okay.
I told you niggas. Niggas was and I want everybody to pull up the fucking video. Niggas was saying I was gonna fucking come in all the way last place.
Who said that?
I don't know who said that.
Who said
that? Why are you making up stuff? See, I hate
you niggas hating
delusional.
You niggas is hating on me.
Like
you niggas is hating on me.
You can't win because you get delusional.
22 shit. You niggas
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm pretty sure we all said Rod was gonna be in last place.
We all said that.
Actually, I do believe that we said Rod
what
was gonna be in last place.
Jump off the window like that. Man, I hope all y'all
said
I was
we
gonna be a last.
He gave you second. Everybody said Najee.
He wants to be counted out.
22.
He wants to be counted out.
Yeah, niggas said I wasn't gonna win. That's how I felt. Because you know, if you're not first,
I was gonna be in second or first.
Nigga, if you're not first, you fucking last. Nigga, if you're not first, you fucking last.
Hey, I'll give it to you, Pat. You got it. You won. Good job.
This shit winner take all.
Don't let him be the president. He gonna drop the nuke.
Next year,
war.
Man,
how about next year? Next year we amp up the bet, huh? Next year we turn it up. How about that?
Yeah, let's turn it up.
We move it from 60. I don't even want money. I want to take somebody pride.
Whoa, the picture's on the way, Pat. Give me a second.
Yeah. I want the loser.
I got you.
I want us to show up. I want to show up to a game, and the loser has to wear.
Y'all see my screen?
Yes, there it is. Thank you. That's easier because I'm not on my phone, so I had to send it to myself and all that extra shit. Okay, yeah, there. Send that bread. How you want it? Apple Pay, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, money order,
Apple
cash,
Cash App. Just send that bread, my nigga.
And as the last place person, I have to send the most, unfortunately. So
hey, that nigga went from second. He went from second
6-game losing streak.
Hey, that's
6-3. 6-3 to
Chargers,
6-9.
LA Chargers off.
Yo,
what the fuck?
That's what happened.
Never seen it in my life.
You could blame Justin Herbert. You could blame Austin Eckler.
I can blame Justin Jefferson for getting hurt. I can blame. I could blame. I don't know. I can't blame nothing. You're right. I can't blame him for good night. But I can blame Justin Herbert for. It's really not even that. It's just I don't know. AJ Brown got quiet. AJ Brown broke the Calvin Johnson record and said, "Oh, bet that's it." The OC said, "Okay, that's it." After that, but don't get me started on Philly's OC. Brian Johnson, stay out of Philly, nigga.
You don't even live in Philly.
Exactly.
This nigga said
Exactly.
that shit like he posted up out there.
Exactly.
Like,
that's
hey,
the
you gotta
worst
tap
part.
in.
Scary,
That's
You
the
ain't
worst
living
part.
now.
Niggas don't
I'ma
even
see
live.
you.
He live in Detroit.
Niggas don't even live in Philly and telling you to stay out.
Nigga said, I'ma see you. You not even go see this man.
Exactly.
You
That's how
never
much
go
I
Must
bet
be on
not see the
Instagram.
nigga.
You
When
better
I
be
finally pull up to Philly, I bet not see you in that bitch no more.
Hey, yo, what? You
What?
sending out future threats?
It's not a threat.
He said,
you
I
sent
want to
out
bring
future
my
promises.
It's a letting
promise?
you know. It's a letting you know. That's all it
It's
is.
a promise.
Oh, he's sending out
I ain't say it's
future
a.
notification.
I ain't say it's a threat or a promise. Exactly. I ain't say it's a threat or a promise. It's a letting you know ahead of time.
NBA mail. NBA mail. Watch out,
Wow.
man.
Nah.
Watch out.
I don't get down like
Watch
that.
out.
He a
Watch out.
gangster.
Nah.
He
We
a
don't
pro
get down
black
like that.
gangster.
Nah, we don't
Hey.
get down with the gangster. Nah.
He doesn't get down
It's
like
all entertainment purposes.
He said it's all
Nah,
love.
brother.
By y'all, my brother.
He said, I'm gonna play you in chess.
As long as he ain't, you know,
When I
ain't
see you,
say that.
I'm gonna play you in chess. You better be ready.
My brother. When I see you, you better be ready to open up your book and read page
My
62.
brother.
My brother.
Yeah. When I see you,
Yo,
I bet
do
not
your
see
homework.
pork on your
Up, my
plate.
brother. Oh, pressure is
research.
up, my brother.
What are your
Hey.
sites? Cite your sources.
Cite
What are
your, hey, bro, I was watching
Cite
that.
'em.
I was
Cite
watching
'em.
that one the other day. I gotta finish watching it. Shout out to Joe Budden. That shit
Cite
was
'em.
hilarious, bro.
Yo, and that shit said, bro, you literally just yelled, and that doesn't prove your argument. You're not proving anything. But what are your sources? What are
your
I'm like,
sources?
bro, this nigga don't have no sources. These niggas, he asking them for sources. They asking you for sources. What the fuck? So
Hey,
because they
have
ain't
to
got no
say,
source,
hey, brother.
you don't need a source, my nigga.
Hey, brother, don't you hear me yelling? I don't need to cite sources if I'm yelling, because I'm telling the truth all the time, brother. I'm yelling, so I don't need sources. So where your sources, brother?
Look up your sources and then come back to me so we could continue this conversation. Me not
That man
having-
said, "Yeah, where are your sources?" He said, "I don't got them right now." Damn, that's the worst response.
That is the definition of a hypocrite. You literally asking somebody for some shit, and you know you don't have the shit. You like, because you don't have it, I don't have it. So because you asked me for it, I shouldn't be able to produce it because you don't have it. You can't produce it.
Yeah.
But that's hypocrite.
Never got in an argument with an old.
So what's your complaint here? So what's your complaint?
Like, my nigga, do you have it or not?
It sounds like it's not source. It sounds
Do
like
you
it's
have
some
the product
heavy
or
opinions.
Do you have what I came here for or not?
Plug.
Plug.
Hey,
Plug.
because here on Heavily Opinionated, we don't need sources. We just need your heavy ass opinion. And with that, that's the first edition of the Heavily Opinionated Podcast, 2024 edition. Hey, shout out. Okay, he got the balloons. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Shout out to everybody that rocked with us 2023.
Man, Happy New Year.
You know,
man.
I don't think my effects work here.
Oh, okay.
Take
It's still not gonna work for me. No matter what platform.
Hey, keep that shit on.
Okay. No demonetization. Let's get it. Hey, shout out to everybody that been rocking with us. 2023. We only been in this thing half a year, and we still got another half to keep going. You know the fucking vibes, baby. Yeah, keep going with us. Make sure y'all go check out the Atlanta trip episode.
Did this nigga just stand up to twerk in the camera, yo?
We doing the outro for a reason.
Oh.
We doing the outro for a reason.
Naughty. Whoa.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Playboy, no.
He's in the crowd. He's
There you go.
gone.
Oh shit! Ah!
He can jump.
Let's go. Hey. Whoa. Mel, we're not going to those type of clubs.
You're right.
We're not
That's
going
what
to those.
that's what Najee at in the picture right there. That's the type of party he's at in that picture. You're right about that one.
What happened?
I'm gonna tell you there's a little too many ladies for that type of music as well.
You said what?
But that's a time for another day.
Hey, we out of here, y'all boys. Shout out to y'all.